So the conversation with yourself is kind of very important, right? You don't want to have depressing conversation with yourself, right? You have to have a positive conversation with yourself so that you can keep up always, right? You can keep yourself up always. And that's a key thing, one of the key things. But there is another kind of conversation with you, actually. It's about thinking about what would you tell if you can go back in time and you have an ability to tell your advice to yourself in maybe, I don't know, when you're in your childhood, or when you're in junior high school, or when you are in college or something like that, or maybe even even maybe when you are a little kid, and at the time when you know that there was some incident. Oftentimes people find out in their childhood there is something that affected their mind and in significant way, and that could be some instances that you can think about it. But when you think about what would you tell, knowing what you know now, what advice would you give to that person? I mean yourself, but in back in time when you didn't know what you know now, what would you tell them, right? And that could be many kind of things, different kind of things, but what would you tell? And then but if you start thinking that way, I think some kind of activation in your mind happens that you're gonna start hearing advice from yourself in the future who knows what you don't know yet. So I think it's kind of a training, but it works. And so exchange of advice within yourself. And of course I don't know yet how this could happen, but I wanna kind of figure it out. I wanna figure out so why that happens, and I wanna find out the better way of explaining this so that it's more understandable, easily understandable, and that anybody can implement it.